Hey, can you cocksuckers put your fucking cars in the goddamn driveway or in the fucking garage, please?
The fucking garage? What do you mean in the garage? Listen, isn't that a good park, mate?
All right, let's go to the office. Hey, I got a meeting with Otto, Leslie, and Dean in the office. All right, guys? Nobody disturb. D&D, do not disturb.
All right.
Do not disturb.
I got another meeting. Okay.
Not you, cocksucker.
Hey, somebody teach me D&D.
Hey, Otto, come on.
I've never played D&D.
Just be a nerd, you'll be fine.
Leslie! Hey, come on, Otto. Leslie, meeting, come on.
Yeah, one second. It's also because of the event.
I know. We'll talk about it.
Otto, over here.
D&D? Oh, okay. I thought we were playing D&D.
I don't think you know.
Jesus Christ. All right, Dean. How you doing?
Hello, mate. Been a while.
Yeah.
Still got no shoes on, or?
Missed you, sweetheart.
Yeah, I know.
You guys want Marlo at this meeting or what? I guess I think
no.
I already know what it's about.
Guys, it's private!
It's fucking rude.
What are you?
It's fucking rude.
Otto
mate.
told me to come.
Yeah, you can wait outside, Marlo.
Okay.
Yeah, you can wait outside, Marlo, you fucking mask-wearing idiot. Masquerading idiot.
What's this about, anyway?
It's on Otto.
Oh, yeah, throw some money at him.
Snake money. You want money,
Oh,
Otto?
shit. Yeah, give me money.
All right. Take it.
Oh, holy fuck, thanks.
Yeah, take it, Otto, take it.
I like that.
Want some more?
Yeah, do you want me to fucking...
Paul no longs.
Oh, damn, now we're going to get fucking banned.
Put it inside me. Well, if you get a bathtub, we're fine. I can hear water outside, so we're pretty good. Close enough.
All right, hell yeah. Leslie, you want to start this since you know the whole fucking situation?
Well, I think I do. So, let me stand up instead. Well, honestly, all I know is I spoke to Bassam. He said he spoke to you when you were upset about a situation. That's his words in para context.
Really
so I need to just we need to understand the situation so that everything's alleviated, basically.
Okay. I mean, what's changed?
What do you mean in pertaining to what?
So I don't know. He says, sorry, I couldn't wait for the steak.
No worries, I get it.
He said, I don't know. He said something about he owns 11% or 7% or I don't know, some weird shit. I was like, 22%. Cool, man. Yeah.
Wait, who are we speaking about now, Bassam or Marlo?
Oh, no, not Marlo. Bassam.
Bassam, all right.
Oh, Bassam, yeah.
Bassam. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know. The only thing we talked about was, we put in money. We all have a share in the company. No one else gets shares in the company. They get paid out, and it only changes if everyone talks about it. That's the last thing I remember talking about.
So,
okay. You can understand my confusion.
Oh, no, I definitely do. I don't think it's strange at all that you're confused.
Do you guys have a bandage or some oxy or something? I need to clog my arteries after...
That Bassam is a complete fucking
nothing.
idiot, so he probably didn't.
So what did Marlo tell you, Otto?
Marlo hasn't said shit. I don't know.
Right
like Marlo's in the same. He just doesn't know what's going on, I guess.
I mean, Marlo knows what's going on.
He knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah, he's aware as well.
Well, I mean, he said what Bassam has said, but he said he doesn't know how or why it's what's happening. You know what I mean?
He was there for the entire conversation.
Yeah, he knows all.
Okay, well, why don't you just tell me what the fuck's happening? That's easy fix, mate.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, I've been waiting for you to come into the city at times because I have been meaning to speak to you, but you know how it's been lately, both for you and me myself. It's how it is sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So we wanted to bring in Lang because of his financial support and his business powers in the city, and Dean and I have done many business dealing with him in the past through Cerberus.
Okay.
So what we wanted to do is create a joint share section. That is one entity for us. So in my eyes, and I think in all of our eyes, you own the entirety of the company at the end of the day. It's your company. You can do exactly what you want with it. It's your property. You've raised it from the ground, right?
Well, I mean, I didn't really see it like that, but sure.
Right. That's how I see it. But if you don't, that's fine. All we try to do is automate the company as much as it can be, make sure it's running to its utmost extent, and then collect dividends based on the things that we do within the company. With that said, though, we haven't collected any money up until this time. Still haven't.
Yeah.
Which is all nice and dandy. Well, right. We spoke about the money pond and we've stuck to it. But we wanted to enter as one entity. And prior to us having that meeting, I audited our own company personally. I looked through all the transactions in the company, and I saw that Mall had been hiring people or person, rather, that is only there to repair their own vehicles and not handle any other customers' cars. It's basically their vehicles and their own vehicles. And I wasn't pleased to see that because the last thing that I felt was appropriate for the shop is to be a place where friends fix each other's shit and not work. It's a business at the end of the day.
Yeah. Okay.
So I had that discussion with him. I said, we need to fire that person. That was all right. He then went behind and rehired this person again. And then we had the discussion again. And then we started moving into discussion of the movement of share. Now, the shares that we had, Basim has not shares in the company, I would say, but a right to gain financial compensation for the work that he does within the company based on a percentage, right? He does a lot of work for the company. The books are very complicated. He does all of it. He honestly runs a lot of the company at this point too. Maul helped build a lot of the structure. He did a very good job doing that. But after we had the conversation, he didn't want to have any general manager aspect of the company anymore. He said he wanted to quit. He just wanted to collect money. That's it.
Okay.
So we continued doing business as usual. But we wanted to divide the percentages in terms of dividends, to be clear. Towards between us, Mo, and then Basim just for the percentage collecting on the work that he does. That was it. And then on top of that, the baseline was that you will always have money in the company, and whatever you need money for, we will always make sure you can get it, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
Regardless of your outstanding percentages or how it looks on paper or whatever.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, paper or not paper, it's all irrelevant. You know, does a vocal contract not mean more or just as much as a written contract? Like, is he even on paper as a share owner? The Salim?
No, Salim is not. Salim is not. He never bought shares. He never entered with shares.
The other guy's name? Just
Salim. Basim? No, technically not.
Hey, Otto, speak up a little bit. It's kind of hard to hear you.
Oh, my bad. I mean, it sounds like everyone's just like, I mean, like I said, I think the original idea is what we said. You know, we all put in 200K. We technically own 25% of the company, whoever put in on that day. And then what we were going to do is pay people based on the percentage of work they did. We didn't really give a fuck about the money. So, I mean, it sounds like you're doing that, but for some reason, this retard thinks he owns the company or something. Is he? So he walked up to me and he said,
I've had words about him. He walks around the town saying he owns every fucking business. He's a complete moron.
Are we talking about Basim?
Oh, yeah. Marlo is definitely like that. Yeah.
No, we're talking about Basim.
Oh,
Marlo's probably the same too. Yeah. Marlo's a bit of a...
I mean, they're in the ground.
Marlo don't do that, to be honest.
Nah, I mean, they're cut from a similar cloth, but not the same.
Yeah. Anyways, the point is, like, if somebody walks up to me and I'm at Ottos and he says, hey, you know, like, I own this and you don't own anything, basically, you know,
was that what he said weird. To you? Is that what Basim told you? He said that to you?
Yeah, I almost shot him in the head, to be honest, and just like put him in a dumpster.
Adam, what did he say word for word? Quote, please.
So he said he had an 11% share in the company, and I had a 0% share in the company, or something like that. Pretty much. That's pretty much.
If that's the case, then he truly fucked up.
I'm telling you, this guy's an idiot, Leslie. Why don't you listen to me?
Why don't we just get rid of Marlo and Basim? These guys
Harry
do nothing but problems. Harry doesn't fucking do any problems. He does nothing.
Harry, Basim, and Marlo all on the chopping board.
Wait, hold on, Dean. Are you doing this because you know you have the worst henchman?
Doing what? Marlo's not the worst henchman. What the fuck?
He is the worst henchman.
Marlo essentially built the start of it, you know, getting people ready and shit like that. Made sure it was on. He did a lot.
He did?
You know?
Oh, no, I don't deny that. It's
on cruise control, making millions of dollars because of what, you know, what he started. So At the end of the day, you know, I mean, listen, I'm a fuck up, but he might fuck up here and there, but you know, he's a workhorse. If we need him to do shit, he's got to do shit. Listen, if the worst thing he's done is hire some fucking bellend to repair his own cars, so you know, the company ain't doing too bad, I don't think.
I mean, the company's doing amazing.
Yeah, the company's doing great.
We just have like this little competition of who's the best henchman. Mine is Harry, Dean is Marlowe's, and Leslie is Bassam, and Harry's clearly better than both of those two cocksuckers, so that's all that matters.
I mean, Bassam is clearly the worst.
No, that's okay. Here's the thing. I'm not going to stand here and protect Bassam.
Well, technically, I'm Dean's henchman, but I own as much of the company as you would have at the start. So technically, I've got the bigger dick
we're talking like
out of all of them.
In general, like. You know,
Oh yeah, no, we're just talking like in
con.
general. Yeah, like the right hand man.
So you need. So Marlo,
Yeah,
I think Marlo is
sort
technically
of
like
was
Otto's
that
right hand man.
until I
yeah.
went to jail for fucking murdering people in the casino.
You need to get a
I didn't
henchman as
any money
well,
for that.
Otto. Maybe
need a
you can get,
henchman.
you can get the dialysis kit from the casino. He's like a
Oh.
at it.
No, please no.
That could be your henchman.
Is that the
Perfect.
cunt with the helmet?
Yeah, that's the cut with the helmet.
I would prefer.
No,
to
his
fucking
henchman
murder
should
that
be
thing
Big
than
Pussy.
Ever see it again.
Oh yeah, your henchman should be Big Pussy, Otto.
Hey, what? Who's
Big Pussy. You never
Okay,
heard
I'm
the
down with that.
legend of the
Someone
Big
call him.
Pussy?
No, mate. Listen, what are we even at? Like, I don't understand what's. At the
Okay,
end
so
of the day,
these
all I
two
want is
things-
money to buy more things, like more businesses, because you know there's always ideas coming out my ass to make even more money. So
What did you say? You want money to make more businesses? Is that what you said?
that was the entire intention of Ottos Autos to begin with was to get me enough money to make the loan company, so we don't loan from the state, we loan through ourselves, so we even get the interest cut. You know what I mean? That was the original idea, but
Oh, you never said that, but that's interesting. I like that.
well, I mean, it was more of a personal goal since the casino opened, to be honest. But you know, if you get enough money that you're the loaning governor, then you can make as much money as you want. But think about it, don't you motherfuckers have like a dick in the mayor again? Don't you guys always get the dick in the mayor?
Here's the problem. The election is very like around the corner close. And
Okay,
we
listen.
have been trying to find a candidate. Bassam wants to run, but obviously both of you guys fucking hate Bassam.
Oh, no, that doesn't matter who it is. But listen, if you want to make fuck you money, you got to be the bank, right? You actually have to be the actual bank. Think about this. We get the next mayor in. We get the mayor to sign some legislation bullshit that says the state is no longer lending money because they can't afford it. And we put all that money from all our businesses in one account, and we become the lenders and just do a flat 25% rate. So anything that's ever bought in the city, we get 25% off.
Holy shit, Otto! I thought you were stupid.
Yeah, that's why you become the bank to be the rich guy. That's how it works. It's America.
That is
Hey, not
fucking
wrong.
genius, quite
What
frankly.
not?
We got like 3 million in the loan account, 3 million in the other fucking auto account. You know, casinos.
Together we've got
cash
about
and-
25 mil probably. All
Yeah,
four.
together, yeah.
That's enough to do the loans. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We could also write
Wait,
in the
do we have
contracts
more
if they
money than
don't
the
pay
state?
it back.
Oh, by far, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Jesus.
So we can swing it and say the state's in debt, or loans are going to go up to 50%, all this bullshit. And then we'll just, make everyone vote and, agree to our plan to make cheap loans, but then we'll just put it at 25% and be rich.
Have
We
you
don't have
heard
to do
what I
anything.
did to Fast Ones, Otto?
You mean for PDM, they can't do PDM shit?
Yeah, but they can't do PDM or autos.
Yeah, but think about this. If we go through legislation in the mayor, they can't even do the tuner shop. So that every tuner car that's bought, we get 25% off.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Eddie would literally send people to kill us if we did that. He wants to work with fast
But
loans.
that's the thing. Don't tell anybody, all right? Maybe Basim or whatever the fuck his name is being there's the good way, because he's the one that dies and we just get rich.
Okay.
True.
Otto,
No
you are a
wrong, no
fucking
wrong.
genius. Holy shit, I thought you were stupid.
Yeah, drugs make me think a lot. There's a lot of lonely nights staring at the stars, you know what I mean?
Damn, I like this plan a lot.
Okay. I mean, listen, I don't give a fuck what happens with the businesses percentage wise. I just want to get a lot of money. I don't give a fuck what my name is on paper or whatever, as long as there's money and shit and we can.
Yeah, I mean, we just want to have a conversation because we thought you
Showing
were
people
pissed
we
off
hate.
or some shit. That's what we heard. So we just want to make
Yeah,
sure
we
that
just
you are
wanted to
aware
understand
that,
it.
that's your
I was
still your
pissed
business at the end
off.
of the day.
This
So.
cunt said I don't owe. There's a fucking sign says Ottos Autos, and this
Yeah,
little
that's
fucking
honestly.
inbred comes out and says you don't own any. It's just the way he went about it. You know what I mean? It's just it's like he was trying to poke me.
To be honest, no one here will be mad if you shot him in the head.
I had this
I wouldn't be mad.
literally in my pocket.
Oh,
Literally,
nice.
just sitting there, ready to fucking blow his brains out. You don't understand how much I want to use this gun and how much willpower it was to hold it back. All right, I was literally going to fold him in half and put him in a fucking dumpster right there and then, mate. I don't know why. I think it's the drugs. Yeah.
Okay, well,
about the money.
Outside of that, then nothing has changed. Things are still then according to what you want. Like I said,
Okay.
we will make sure the business is running as optimal as it can. We're having a bit of a hiccup right now, but I will solve it. Other than that, if you need anything, we'll pay for it. I even texted you. I saw you bought a car. I got a mail from one of my salesmen. We can reimburse you through the account, so you don't have to pay for it if that's what you want.
I'll pay it off eventually.
Fair enough. But if you do need any monetary help or help with assets, do text us because different time and all that.
Yeah, no, that's all good. I mean, I just gave myself a loan and I'll pay it off. It's all good. Hey, so, I mean, what do you guys think about that, though? Can the mayor actually, like, push in bills like that or what?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
They want.
The thing is, you have to tread the line, constantly tread the line of going over the limit and staying under the limit. You cannot do changes that are too drastic in the eyes of the general public.
So,
you have to ease something like this in.
Yeah, but it's called propaganda. You just build up a fucking bullshit story saying the fucking state is a negative. They can't afford to even give out loans anymore.
You have to do it stepwise. You start low and then you climb up. You can't just go balls to walls.
I say, so yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we just say basically what we want to do is allow privatization of loans to prevent, the default tax rate that the government implies on us. So that would mean we could actually hand out 0% loans and there would be no tax involved at all. But we also write in that legislation somewhere on the fine line that it's like you can no longer lend from the government. You know what I mean? Just somewhere in there in the long bill. It's going to be long, so people don't read it, except for one lawyer nerd that no one talks to and gives a shit about.
Could we? Because I'm still worried about the election. To start off with, is there any way we can convince Mr. Chavez to run? Judging by the sound of the crickets, I assume that is a no.
We need a people person that everybody's going to get behind, because honestly, this is the point where you literally own the city. If you get this bill through, you literally own the city. Nothing, everything.
Okay, but we're also, guys, Denzel's still like 2 weeks left on his term. There's plenty of time to get this done.
Oh shit!
No. If we do it prior to pushing for a new mayor, things can get hairy.
Okay. Well, I mean, can he run again?
I don't know.
He could. I mean, let me call his
Well,
ass.
Who is going to beat these guys? Honestly.
Well, the thing is, I'm worried because I think we will win, but if we don't, we might be morally fucked.
I mean, what are they going to do? What could they possibly do? You literally have millions of dollars
Everything
in the
that
bank.
we could do, they could do. Crazy specific taxations. Fuck, what else? Taxing individual stuff that originates from our businesses. Putting land claims on grounds. Like, if you really wanted to fuck somebody through the mayor, you can. The difference is that we don't, because you still have to be smart about what you do. But other motherfuckers, they can afford taking drastic measures and just tanking the repercussions of it. We cannot. That is our only weak point.
You ever thought of just pretending you're on their team to get our legislation through, just so we win anyway?
There are some teams that will never believe that we will be on them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys got a lot of reach, you know what I mean? I don't know who else has a chance, really.
I think
if Chang Gang decides to try to back another mayor again, it'll be another like big mayoral race like we had at first with Abdul and Denzel. That's,
I mean,
so the issue is
Abdul's a lovable guy and he's lost. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Who else could they put as a face to win after that?
Well, that's the issue, right? If we can't find a guy who's kind of like a celebrity in the city, and they find a guy or a girl, right? They could have sway just like that. So there's got to be somebody that's got
I
pole
mean,
in
just
the
get one
city.
of them prior mayors to run. They were all right. Right? They can still run again, can't they?
I don't
Andy
trust
Jones?
Andy with the 10-foot
Yeah,
pole,
no.
and Denzel. I can talk to him. I don't know if he wants to run again or not, but last we spoke, he is dying to get out of office.
What if we just get like 20 different people to get in our pocket and
Here's
they
the deal.
all run for it?
If we can convince Mr. Chavez that there is enough passion for him to find in the role of mayor, that is the safest card in this city. That would be an ace in the hole. We wouldn't
Nino
even
would
have to
never
campaign.
run for mayor.
I think you might be wrong. I think we could convince him.
I mean, if you told him he's got to get like a cut of 25% of everything on the planet, I'm pretty sure he'll probably say, yeah.
For a position like that, it takes that much time. It needs to be another motivation than money for a person like Mr. Chavez. We need to
Guys,
convince
Nino
him.
will not do it.
I think
I'm telling you, dude, when he came back to the city, he came back with a different mindset. He told me himself he never wants to be that clean guy ever again.
Okay, let me ask you, how many times in his life has Nino Chavez changed his mind that drastically about something?
I mean, is
Very
he really
little.
clean if he's fucking pretty much scamming the entire fucking planet and becoming a bank?
Well, so to define clean, right? You know, you go and you break into a car as the mayor, you'll probably get impeached. So,
Okay.
like, you can't have anything on your record.
I think it's
Right,
likely
so-
that you're right, but you could be wrong. That's all I'm saying.
I'm confused what the fucking plan is with, like, so what is Marlo at the moment? What is his 200 grand that he put into the shop?
I would have to ask Bastion, but it should be around 400 grand probably. Wait, no.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like, my understanding is whoever went in at the start had a percentage based on the money they put in, right?
Correct.
So I'm a man of my word. Even if I moved to Africa, you know, I still feel like Marlo would have 25% since there was 200, 200, 200, 200. Four of us put in 200, right?
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, so but how do you go from 200 to 400 if there's fucking $4 million in the bank?
I don't have the numbers. I remember last time I asked, there was about 3 to 4. I don't know. It was a lot of money to collect.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm confused with what's even going on myself. But
Okay,
you know,
okay. Let me ask you
it's
this: then.
whatever.
How do you want it set up percentually in regards of dividation of the company?
I'm just saying. Listen, if we get to a point where we can get 25% of every fucking loan on the fucking planet,
No. I'm
that
not asking
Marlo
about. I'm not
should-
asking about. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
he should have enough fucking equity or fucking net worth from other shit that he should, you know, come along for the ride too, since he's, you know, been around forever. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
know,
I
you-
mean it's if it's in conjunction to your businesses, you decide. It's up to you.
I mean, he's made the fucking loan business work. He's pushed through millions. He's helped with Ottos push through millions, and you know he might have also fucked with PDM a little bit at the start before to fuck up fast loans and shit like that. I feel like he's done a lot that, you know, maybe people don't give a fuck about, but you know,
No,
he's
people do
also
give a
rich.
fuck about it, but Marlo has a terrible reputation as a scammer and a scumlord.
The problem with Morrow
yeah,
is
yeah.
the thing is I like Morrow, and I think he does a great job at appealing to what a person likes. But the problem with Morrow, the fundamental issue that he has is that he's flaky. He cannot pick
Okay.
a side, and I don't like that attribute. I don't like it personally, but here's the deal. If it's in conjunction to your business, you decide. I am not going to question on things like that based on my preference
No.
of character.
It's not about the business and shit. I'm just saying, like, he's been along for the ride to begin with. That I don't want to kick him out of a door if he wants a bit of cash. But at the same time, like, I still don't understand what the fucking
So
gist
Mo
is with
still
everything
has-
here. So
Morrow still has the same amount of dividend to collect that anybody else that injected $200,000 into the company at the start.
Yeah,
So there's
Marlo
no
still has
difference at
shares.
this
You know that, right?
wait, what, Marley? What?
He still has stake in the company.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody that says there's percents of stakes, people have said you have stake in the company, but I don't understand how legally that would even be possible if the original contractual agreement we talked about was the original owners would have stake in the company, and then anybody that would invest after would have to be okay by all of us personally, and it wouldn't be a stake in the company, it would be a stake in return sort of thing.
Okay.
It was like a dividend payout sort of weird shit.
Here's the deal.
That's
This
what I'm
was
trying to
talked-
understand.
Yeah, this was talked about, but never written.
It doesn't matter if it's talked about or not. That is a
but
contract. That's literally what a contract is, if it's
Otto,
agreed on.
In the same breath, the rest of what you've been told has not been written. It's only also ever been talked about. So none of this matters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. That's the point, though. But people think they have shit, but they don't have shit. Because at the end of the day, if we went to a courtroom and we said all of this shit, they just say whatever the original agreement was would be the outstanding contract. That's just how it would be. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I'm not saying it has to be that. I'm just saying, like, you know, I think a lot of people are in a fucking weird situation when, you know, it probably shouldn't be like that. That's all.
Okay, but that's why I asked how do you think it should be? Like, how do you want the percentage or dividation
Well,
of the
it's not
company to
about
look
what I
like?
think it should be. That's the thing. If you keep me in and kick Marlo out, and Marlo goes to court and says this is what happened, and we're like, yeah, well, you know, that is what happened. What do we do? I mean, he's literally going to be 25% cut in.
I mean, Mall has no statement to stand on, not even legally. There's no paperwork for nothing. The court will
That's the
not
thing,
take this case.
It was vocally agreed on. And if you think me as a fucking human being wouldn't be loyal to somebody that was loyal to me and agreed on something man to fucking man, you're fucking tripping. I'm not going to fuck somebody in the ass like that.
I'm not asking you to.
That's what I'm saying. You know, this is the point. This is where I'm at. If somebody makes a fucking deal with me, I agree to the deal, and we all agree to the deal. That's what the deal is. You know, I don't.
That's
I don't,
fine.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
need a piece
Marlo
of
agreed
paper or
to his
whatever.
current deal that he has. I'm a little confused here.
But that's the thing. If we agree that no changes can happen until everybody agrees on it, I over here haven't said a fucking thing. You know what I mean? Over here. So technically, it hasn't been fulfilled. But I'm not saying that it can't be. I'm just saying, you know, that's how it is, and I would stay true to my word. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's saying you're wrong in this. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how much of a rat Marlo is to other cunts. So you know, he done a lot for me. And you know, if I'll be loyal to whatever, you know, I've said I'd be loyal to. That's all. But if you guys want, that's why I said I think he should be here, because I don't mind changes. I just want to make sure nobody gets fucked on my behalf, or you know, for whatever fucking reason. That's all.
Yeah,
But no one's gotten fucked. You're aware of that, right?
I'm not aware. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck's going on. That's why I'm fucking, you know, everyone said different shit at this point, but I haven't, you know, essentially been in tune with what the fuck's happening. So my goal with Ottos was essentially, you know, get it set up and just fucking watch it make money, because that's, you know, that's how easy businesses work. So that's why I wanted to do the loan thing too, because it's going to be the same fucking thing. You fucking set up the business, you make some cronies do it, and you just fucking print money.
Okay, the only thing I have an issue with is that I don't feel comfortable sharing some pieces of my information with Maul, and in turn, I don't like him being able to overstep in agreements and decisions that are made within the company, because sometimes he can go kind of crazy regarding some things. That is the only problem I
Yeah,
have
I mean,
about
at
it.
the end of the day, we said you were managing the company, so you and whoever the fuck it was managing the company. So whatever you guys do in terms of how it works and the structure of how it works, that's literally why we brought you in. You know, that was the idea. You meant to do that shit. So
Right.
if Marlo wants to tell you how to do your job, then you know he's just being a retard. That's just, you know, Marlo. Doesn't mean we want to fuck him in the ass. You know what I mean? Just tell him how it is.
What I miss?
Oh yeah,
everything.
Not much. Not much.
I mean,
mate.
not much.
You're
I
right.
mean, did Marlo say he's getting fucked in the ass, or like why do you think he's getting fucked?
No. He hasn't said any shit like that. He's just said, well, you got to remember, this can't come out and said I own 0% of the company. So the way I see it is, you know, people were probably trying to strong arm or misinformed or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I mean, Bassam's a fucking idiot. He should have never said something like that, quite frankly, in the first place.
This is an isolated incident. Bassam's a competitor.
Yeah, either way, this is the point. I'm just saying the agreement that started, I'm loyal to, and that's just how I would be, because you know that's what people with integrity in situations like this do. You know what I mean?
So yeah. So what happened was, it was 25 each right in the beginning, and then you kind of went away on holiday. So
yeah,
Marlo said we're gonna have 33 each, so Otto doesn't get a cut, and everyone was like, "Yeah, thumbs up." And then we reduced everyone down to 22% to fit everyone in, and it's basically 3% less than the original agreement.
Okay, but remember, I know, but I'm just saying, like this. So I don't give a fuck what happens. Really, I really don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, me as a fucking human being. The original discussion was we put in whoever puts in money at the start. That's their percentage, you know, because we thought about 100, we thought about 300, and we all end up putting 200. And so at 25, 25, 25, 25, right? We also said that no changes will happen unless we all agree on it, because you actually were the one that was worried about, people taking too much and consuming the company, and that was the agreement. So, in my eyes, that's how the company is. But like I said, I don't give a fuck what it changes to. I just want to understand what it changes to. That's all. But
Yeah.
if I was to go to a courtroom and the lawyer was to say what is the contract, that's what I would say. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, nothing's even been written down yet, so we can always just fucking write it down and get it all sorted.
Yeah. I'm just trying to be honest with what I would, I'm not saying this because I want to fucking threaten people or kick people out or fuck people. I'm just saying, I'm loyal to my word. That was my word. That was our word. And that's the last time we talked. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To be honest, though, we should kick Bassam out. He's a fucking dick. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'll be back.
Yeah, so are you okay with the current deal there, or do you want to change it up? Like, so what do we do here?
I don't know what is the current deal. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
Dean Leslie,
I feel like
Dean Leslie, me, Marlo, 22%. Bassam is 11%.
Okay, so how much money did you invest to get into 22%?
250,000, I think, 200,000, something like that.
There was a cost though. Wang invested $200,000, but his investment started from the point of investing.
Okay, but what Basim said is correct. Then he's literally said, "I'm 0%." So I don't understand how he's the fall guy right now.
No, I explained this to you. On paper, off paper, whatever, who cares? At the end of the day, it's your company. Whatever you choose to do, you at the end of the day have the executive right to do exactly anything. And if you need money, we will get you the money. Of course you do.
That's what I'm saying. I own 25% of the business. I have 25% say in what happens. That's what I'm trying to say. We agreed on that, and I'm just like, if he has 22% stake in it, right? What does that actually give him right now?
Money.
Yeah, but what money? That's what I'm saying.
If he has to collect, nobody has to collect any money.
To my knowledge. If he collects, does he get 22% of the business? Like, what does he collect?
No, he gets what is it? It's
in dividends, right? It's not. I don't get 22% of the business.
No, exactly.
Yeah, but so how do you calculate the dividend? The dividend is going to be a payout of the business based on whatever numeric value you make. You know what I mean?
I think it's 22% on revenue after point of investment. I think that's how it's.
And it's only for car sales. It's not with repairs or whatever the fuck else the shop does.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Like, I don't understand, because this literally sounds like he's got 22% stake in the business based on a $250K investment after it had already made millions of dollars.
It didn't make millions of dollars when I invested, though. That's the thing.
Think about that. Well, I mean, it did, because we invested $1 million and then it went down and it went back straight back up to it. So technically, it went up $2 million by making $1 million, right? Because we had to buy all the shit, all the parts, all that sort of shit.
Yeah, but we're talking here specifically for the car sales. We're not talking about repairs here, right?
Well, either way.
I mean, so
that's the thing. I don't collect any sort of profits from the mechanic shop at all.
No. But what Otto was saying is that the more money that this business grows, it's an exponential formula. So the more money it grows, if the faster it grows, more assets. And since you entered at a later time, it would be easier for you to gain more assets on the same investment at a later date. That's what he's saying, no?
Well, I'm saying if I put in 200K and this guy put in 250K after, the way the business has grown, my 200K investment was a 25%. His would have been like a 10% at most. That's what I'm saying, value-wise.
Right. No, but I invested the day the shop opened. That's why I'm confused here.
Well, you didn't, because I looked at the fucking pay records, and the only people that invested on the first week was me, Leslie, Marlo, and Dean. I exported it. I've looked at it all. You haven't paid for shit in the first week at least.
I honestly can't remember. I don't remember when we did it.
But I could go look at the fucking receipts. I got an export.
I think I just
somewhere
paid.
from
I think I
bank.
just paid that shit late. I mean, I just took like a week to pay it because I was, you know, I just spent like I sunk like $2 million into my fucking mayor campaign. But we made an agreement. As soon as I got the cash, I just throw it in there.
Listen, I don't know if you guys are literally trying to fuck me in the ass or some fucking weird shit, but this is just not what happened. None of this.
Wait,
is
why
what
would
happened at all.
would we be trying to fuck you in the ass? I'm so confused here.
Because the conversation us four had, you weren't even on the fucking table. We all said that this is enough money. We don't need any more investors, and we don't want any more investors, and we're not going to bring any more in. That's why.
But
And here we are implying that somehow you've invested when the company opened, when we'd already dropped, you know, 800K into it and spent it all on resources to make money back.
okay, regardless, though, Otto, none of this matters because nothing has been written saying anything. At this point, all Wang has done is deposited money into the company. That's it.
Yeah, I know, but that's the point. Everyone doesn't know what the fuck is going on. That's the problem. Like I said,
Yeah,
I
but that's why
don't
we're
give a
figuring
fuck
out. No,
at the end. Well, I mean,
I mean
everything falls back to the same statement. The original contract is the original contract. Anything that's happened afterwards is nothing. So we need to discuss with everybody, including Marlo, exactly what's going to happen, and we all need to agree on that. That's just how it works. It's not only through the original contract, but also based on, you know, like I said, me and being loyal to my fucking word.
Okay,
I don't give a
yes,
fuck what
I
happens.
understand that part.
I
but
want us all to make
so
money, you know
everybody
what I mean?
agreed. Obviously, you weren't around to be there for the conversation, right?
Okay.
So I guess it comes down to if you agree to it or not.
So, well, do you think I'm going to agree to having 0% stake in a company that, you know, I said I was going to make?
I mean, I wasn't aware that I was told that you didn't want, you know, you had 0%. Dean, Leslie, and Marlon had 33% or some shit.
Yeah, no, that was never said at all. I mean, I've jumped on a few times. I don't think I've seen you in forever, to be honest. But I don't think that's, you know, I don't know why or where that would ever be negotiated, considering I wasn't there to negotiate it.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was told, though, right? I'm telling you what I was told.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody's necessarily done wrong. I think there was confusion or maybe misinterpretations of or forgetfulness of what happened the original time around. At the end of the day, I'm just saying, you know, what happened at the start. You know, I think we can all agree that was the conversation, and you know, that's where it's at. So anybody that's invested, I don't think necessarily owns anything, you know, contractually or, you know, just as fucking general people.
Okay, but then in the eyes of the law in the courtroom, who owns the company? Because that also needs to be defined.
All four of us.
All four
We
of
got
us.
20.
Okay.
We contractually agreed, right, that we investors put in 200K each at the start. Four of us. We all have a say on what gets passed and what doesn't get passed, and we weren't allowing other investors. So that's the original contract. That's still the contract in my eyes, and that's just where it's
But then my question is, were those controlling shares? So it was divided between us on only controlling shares, just A class, yes? That's what we discussed. I can't remember this one.
It was for you know, essentially profit. We got 25% of.
Okay, but then my
what
question is, who has the
income
controlling
comes from
shares?
that. Well, that's the thing. We all control it, really. Whatever we say, we are all technically a CEO, right? Whatever we say as a group is what happens, but we all have to agree on it. That was what the agreement was. So consider it like this: we all went 25% bought a business together, right? And the agreement afterward was that everybody has to agree on what changes, essentially, in
Right.
terms of like, yeah, well, pretty much anything except for like payroll and shit like that. That was the last conversation. But like I said, it's not that I give a fuck about this. I'm not saying it has to be this. I'm just saying that's what I remember. That's what my word was. That's what our word was, and that's, you know, what I'd say it was.
You want to
You know
talk
what I mean?
tomorrow and everybody else, and then come up with how we want it. That's it. That's the sum of it all.
I
yeah?
just want to understand what people want. That's all.
Yeah, I told him
Just saying that's
to
where
call in the
I'm
office.
stuck
I'll
at.
give him a call right now. Hold on.
Oh, then we need Dean here as well. So you need to call.
Yeah,
Dean
I
as well.
texted. Can you call Dean and send him a text?
All right. Yeah, we need you back here. We're not done. Yes. Yeah, listen, Otto wants us to meet everybody more as well so we can decide what we do with the company. That's the thing. All right, bye.
Hey, can one of you guys call Marlo? He's not picking up for me. See if he's
I don't
around.
have his number.
You want to give him a call on him?
Maybe he might have fucking passed out.
He should still be around. He's usually around this late.
No, I see he's gonna. Oh well, it's ringing. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say he's probably fucking passed out. Where the fuck did Dean go? Why does everyone just fucking walk out halfway through a conversation? What is wrong with that cunt?
This is what me and Leslie deal with all the time.
Yep, yeah, this is just how Dean is.
Oh yeah, no, he sent me a message, said he's heading out like 20 minutes ago. Well, I mean, either way, we can always talk about it tomorrow. It doesn't really matter.
I won't be able to be around.
I mean, here's the thing, though, right? I got $250,000 in the air, and I'm trying to understand if I'm being shafted out of a deal or not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I don't give a fuck if people want to invest in this. The more people in on, the scheme, the better. Because I think if you want to be involved in this, and if you're interested in the loan shit, it's only a bigger step for us all. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I said, that's the contract I agreed on. But I'm only saying that because I want to be loyal to what the fuck I've said as a fucking human being, not because I, actually really fucking give a fuck about all this. Because
Well, no, I understand why you want to be loyal, Otto, but for you to feel that way, did Marlo tell you that he didn't agree to any of this and feel shafted? Because he agreed and he's happy with what we agreed to.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter though. This is the point. The original conversation I had with Leslie, and Leslie was the one that pushed for this, was to say that because you were cautious on coming in on this, and you said the only way things will change and will bring people on is if everybody agrees to it. So I'm not saying Marlo hasn't said a fucking thing to me. Okay, he literally hasn't said a fucking thing about being worried or whatever the fuck it is. It's me saying that is exactly what happened, and whatever's happened, if I haven't said okay to it, how could it have happened? You know what I mean? Like that's what we all agreed on. So that's why I'm saying it's my word that
I get it. I think Dean said you wouldn't give a shit, so maybe we just move forward with it. I don't really remember the details of the conversation. So.
That's the thing. I don't give a fuck if shit moves forward, but I don't know what's happened. That's all. That's why I'm trying to have this conversation.
Another question I have is, how do we do it in the future? Because it can sometimes be a bit hard to get a hold of you and have meetings when we need to. How do we deal with that?
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have had a meeting if you just followed the contract.
You guys still fucking talking.
No, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about in general about the business in the future. That's it.
Well, hopefully I don't catch fucking AIDS again, and we'll see.
What do I need to be here for?
Hopefully a fucking gremlin doesn't walk in my fucking house and fucking lick my fucking face and give me fucking whatever the fuck it is.
Marlon went to bed, so this conversation is pointless until he's awake.
Yeah. Well, it's not really like I said. So
this talk about
this is what I want to say. Okay, I don't give a fuck who invests in the company or who's a part of it, what percent they are. All I want is to get to the state. I still think the best income at the end of the day is going to be we are a bank, right? I don't give it. The more people we have, the more people we trust, the more money we have, the more money we make. That's the way I see it. If you guys, I don't give a fuck if you guys have 100% of the business. I just want to be able to throw money into that and make sure we get money out at the end, because that is literally fucking end goal of life. If we're loaning money as a fucking bank, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for that. I'll talk to Denzel about that today and try to do whatever we can and get it started.
What is this is how I see it, right? If I get touched into any businesses, at the end of the day, all that net money in there and the people that I'm around, I want everybody to see that money as investment money. You know what I mean? Like just fucking we've got 6 or 7 million alone plus whatever the fuck Marlo's got up his asshole. So we can.
Well, the $3 million in there is the intention is used for investments. We're not using that for personal gain, right? Nobody's cashing out. Nobody's going to take on the pocket.
The three of us are a single investment unit, right? Otto, like us three, myself, Lang, and Leslie. So that's why Lang.
Guys, this is good fucking business RP, man.
Otto's from the beginning, I guess. I don't know if you were aware of that, but the three of us are literally just one entity in all our businesses.
Well, you weren't at the start. That's what I'm saying. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
He wasn't it doesn't at the beginning of that. So,
well, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because we all have the same goal. We have lots of money. We want to make more lots of money.
I mean, are you guys interested in the fucking bank shit or what?
Oh, 1,000% yes. If we can make that happen, of course I want to fucking do that.
We have to fix this foundation before we go forward with that. But it's a great idea.
That's the thing. It doesn't fucking matter if we have access to a bank and no one's going to say no. We can literally just go and take that money out, put it into the new loaning business or whatever the fuck it is, and we just lend the money ourselves. What if I mean maybe the percentages or whatever. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I just want fucking more money so I can get more money. You know what I mean? I want to fucking. I want to make Blue Origin and go to the moon and fuck someone in space and come in the air and watch it float around in front of me.
Coil is playing a deranged drug addict. You guys understand this is his character, right?
Right. Here's the names you need to know that are all part of the same core investment group. It's us three, Leslie, Lang, myself, Bassam, Marlo, Harry, and yourself. Right? Any name that isn't in that name, I'd be skeptical of, but otherwise, every single one of us is on the same page.
Yeah. Okay. That works. I mean, that's good. That's whatever. Like I said, at the end of the day, I just want money to be able to push forward to end up loaning because that was the original goal, and hopefully we can, get there.
Yeah, I mean, we should have specified that too. Like all that money in there, like none of us are, that is only going to be solely used for the intent to make more money, not to cash out into our pockets.
Okay.
Just crazy shit in general.
What other businesses are you guys going to fucking pull money from? That's what I'm saying. Like, how much money all up do you think we could throw at a
liquid right now? Just for myself, I can probably sink $3.5 million.
Hold your horses, though. We need to sink money into the campaign as well.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, actually, that's true. Yeah, I mean, depending on how this fucking campaign goes, because the last one, I think we went over like 1.5 million collected.
We're going to spend way more money this campaign, probably $2 million.
Yeah. So
okay. Yeah.
So and also on that topic, Otto, we might need to use pre-liquidized assets from Ottos. Is that okay if we need to do that for the campaign to get the mayor?
Well, I don't give a fuck. I just want. Listen.
Okay, but I'm confused, Otto.
It's not confusing if you don't tell people I own 0% in a fucking business. It's really not confusing at all.
You don't own 0%. Bassam is an idiot.
Yeah, no, we need to clarify that's an isolated incident. Bassam shouldn't even think that.
That's what I'm saying. The confusing thing isn't me, it's him.
Bassam, don't think about him.
I'm so want to use this against Bassam.
Can I? That doesn't go on a shotgun, does it?
Guys, we can't kill Bassam because he might be the only candidate we have for mayorship. The only one.
Yeah, we're not going to kill him. It's all right.
What if we just take his toes off?
No, it doesn't.
Fuck Bassam. I don't want to talk about Bassam.
Everything's fine. Listen, the point is, once we make this fucking loaning company, that's where we're going to have to work out who gets what percentages of what, because there's going to be so much fucking money in that we can literally buy whatever the fuck we want. Listen, what's the go with this fucking asshole in the tuna shop? Does Marlo have
to be in our other business ventures that we are expanding? Does he have to be included in them too?
Yes, Marlo is one of us.
No. Let's get one thing straight. Bassam's out, Hair is out, Marlo's out. Yes, that's fine. Agreed.
Listen. If it comes to the fucking loaning shit, that was mine and his goal when we talked to Dean about it when we first opened up. You know what I mean? I'm not saying every other fucking thing though. I'm just saying like. With the banks, I don't mind if you bring the boys. Just they're not going to get a bigger cut. That's all, But you can feed them if they're being loyal to you. Why fuck them? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And Marlo's in that same level with the boys that you'll feed. Okay, let's get one thing straight here. I will not work on equal playing ground with that cocksucker.
I don't care about that. I don't have about having equal percentage. I don't care about that. The problem for me is I lack fundamental trust for Marlo. And having somebody
I lack fundamental trust for Bassam.
I know that,
Yeah.
Dean. You don't have to reinforce that. That's been established. I'm aware
I just
of
want to point out that nobody lacks any fundamental trust in Harry. I'm just going to point that out right now. I'm just going to point that out right
I don't
now.
know who the fuck Harry is.
I'm done with this conversation. I'm out.
Sorry, Leslie. Continue. Sorry, I just had to point that out. Come on, just continue.
Boys, how about
Stop being a
this? Let's
cocksucker.
just leave it at we will talk about how much money we're going to invest in this shit when it comes. And, you know, if some people have more money, some people have less, it's whatever. At the end of the day, we're all going to get a fucking huge cut of money because it's 25%. We can make it 50% on top of the loan if we wanted to. What I do want to know is, though, like, why does the tuna shop fucking hate us? And the Diamond Company
let's
loan.
take
You know what? Let me tell you.
Oh,
I've been
my
dying to tell you this shit. So, Eddie Marshall, he signed an exclusive contract with Fastloan.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But why did he do that?
Because Eddie Marshall hates Diamond Hand, and he's been trying to get the hand up on Diamond Hand for the longest time.
Okay, but let's not leave a big part of the story out when we got, shafted in a fucking deal with the tuner shop to where Eddie got extremely paranoid. Eddie and Dean went at each other's fucking throats, and it was a giant fucking mess.
Okay, but the most integral part of this story is that Eddie is a Fastloan fanboy. He's a Fastloan lover beyond belief. This guy, he goes to bed with Fastloan pillows, Fastloan underwear, Fastloan socks. He has all of it. This guy, he would fuck Fastloans if it was a person. Now, when I heard that he signed a private contract with Fastloans to exclusively do laws with them, I retaliated by signing an exclusive contract with Diamond Hand for PDM and Ottos. Ottos was already pre-signed, obviously. And then Fastloans, in order to stop them from giving private loans, which they started doing, I've also forced all the employees at both businesses to do credit checks on people and look at their last bank statements.
Freeze a second. I know you said you didn't want to rush this legislation through to prevent any loans from the government happening anymore to save money. But if we did, we can essentially control the prices of the tuner cars because no one's going to have enough money to buy them outright.
Yeah, have you heard about the toll booth idea that we have?
Okay.
Yeah, a toll booth, but imagine 100% loans. If his cars are $1 million, they're going to cost $2 million.
Yep.
We're also thinking about
completely fuck them and make more money than him.
Thinking about introducing a special import-only car tax so the PDM don't get fucked, but we can put 50% tax on his tune shop cars.
Holy fuck, this is a great idea. Well, I think the loan part was better because we get the tax that way. You know what I mean?
Listen, anything that affects me, don't worry about it. I've already started a mass sell-off of all my imports, so I don't go into the flank of it. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm chilling. Look at me.
All right. No, that sounds good. Yeah. No, this is good. At the end of the day, if we have a goal and it's to crush some piece of shit that didn't like our loan company for absolutely no reason, then I'm down for it. I like it.
Yeah, to be fair, Eddie hasn't liked our loan company since day one for no reason.
He hates it.
It's probably because I went into PDM and I started giving out loans so people could buy cars, and then I started selling secondhand cars in front of people. Sorry, Leslie, but it was a business move. I had to make money, all right? I was selling secondhand cars in the car park at PDM for a little while.
It's not personal. It's just business. I would have done the same. But probably worse.
It is business. Well, it wasn't personal at all. At all.
Why'd you say it like that? You make it... Oh, Saweem. Yeah, fuck Saweem.
Yeah, so I did it just to fuck with them. Yeah, they're loose cannons, but sometimes the entertainment comes from those ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
If life was all stable, it'd be a whole lot fucking more boring when the good shit in the pops off. So
yeah, Mo's kind of like the court jester. You need him.
Yeah,
you don't want him.
Well, honestly, the only reason he's around is because we told some guy to beat the fuck out of him in an interview. What?
Yeah.
Well, Harry's like the bailiff, right? It seems like it's the most useless job, but the court case cannot go if he does not swear somebody in. So he's actually very important.
Shut up, Lang.
You okay, Leslie? You better have a fucking stroke, mate.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, this is good and shit.
All right. Anything else?
Okay. You want to show me around your house?
Yes, sir.
I don't know where to break in and steal your shit.
Yes, sir. Here we got the dinner table where we like to hang out every once in a while. Catch up, chat.
Jesus Christ, you smoke.